Welcome to BROvsBRO Live with your host, the GOAT Coach, Coach T Flow. And on the line, I have Sean the Pod. And today's topic is how do you think Shedeur Sanders did in his first NFL start? So, without further introduction, there goes the man with the master plan, the Pod.
Yeah.
All right, there, man. Let's get right to it, bro. How do you think Shedeur did in his first NFL start?
Oh man. Against all odds, man. Like Pac say, man. Against all odds, the kid was spectacular. Spectacular. I mean, he showed poise, leadership, all the tangibles you want in your starter. He showed poise, grace,
You already said poise one time.
intuition. You know what I'm saying? Greatness, man.
Hey, man, you sound like T.I. saying all these big words, man.
The kid was great, man. He was 11-20. He threw for 209 yards with an average pass of over 10 yards. You know what I'm saying? One touchdown. He had one hiccup, one interception with a QBR of what I told you yesterday, 87.3. All right. The biggest thing for me, he only took one sack for 3 yards, I believe. So the kid played great, man, and I was very proud of him, man. Like I say, against all odds, a lot of people wanted him to fail, including some people in his own organization. So true enough, it's only one game, and I know it's only the Raiders, but shit, they the Cleveland Browns. So it ain't like he played for the Philadelphia Eagles or something. He played for the Cleveland Browns. They had the same record, 2-8. So the kid did great, man, and I'm very proud of him, man. And I'm pretty sure his dad was proud of him too. He was there before the game, and after the game, they did a warm fatherly son embrace, man. And I think Prime was just being there. And shout out to Deshaun Watson. He was also in the building to kind of put his arm around him. That was Deshaun Watson first game all season, even come to a game, and he was there on the sideline to comfort Shedeur, man, because he knows how I feel to be the underdog, man. I had a word against you, man. So I'm proud of the kid.
Hey, man, why do folks always got when they doing stuff? Why they always got to have folks in the building, folks coming to see them? Why they just can't just do a game? When Prime was at Jackson, he had LeBron, the Migos, brought all the rappers out, had them all on the side. Like, why do folks just can't play ball, man? Why they got to do all this extra shit when it comes to the sport? Why they got to bring this person out, bring that person, have this person in the sideline? I mean, why does it take all that?
I think the people want to be there, man. I think these people recognize greatness and they want to be there. You know what I'm saying? If Snoop Dogg want to come to your game, you gonna tell him no. If LeBron James wants to come to see you play, you gonna tell him no. No, you're not gonna do that. They want to see you because game recognizes game, greatness recognizes greatness. So, I mean, who was there besides his father? What you call was there? Stacks and Matt Barnes. They was in the suite with his father. So I'm thinking, maybe that was business. Maybe they did a interview after that or something. But other than that, I really didn't see nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in Vegas. Vegas just one of them places they already there. You know what I'm saying? So why not come to the game?
I think he did better. Even against the Raiders, he did better than I thought he was going to do, especially with his QBR. And I'm banking a lot of the things off of what you said. They have no O line, they can't block for them. So obviously they was able to block against a subpar Raider team.
A couple of plays he had to roll out the pocket, man. He had to create plays, man. He had to extend plays. So true enough, they did do a better job blocking, but he also made plays.
He did all right, man. I mean, rookie quarterback thrown into the pot, you know what I'm saying, to the fire, basically. 209 is okay. I mean, his counterpart, Geno Smith, was 30 for 44 with almost 300 yards. I mean, I know
garbage time though. Garbage time. You're trying to come back. Garbage.
He did what he did though, man. And we ain't finna do that. There you go with that. You always throw them variables out there. If that would have been the case with goddamn Sanders, you wouldn't say it's garbage time. You say, is that an NFL team? Didn't he throw it against? So he did what it is, and that's not to belittle him. It's just to say that I think both of these teams are subpar, man. I think it was a great first start for him simply because he won the game. Um,
Exactly. And he performed. He won the game partly because of him.
11 for 20, one touchdown, one interception. I think more often that the QBR was definitely higher than I thought it was going to be. I thought he was going to land in the low 70s, low to mid 70s. He was actually what you say it was?
87, close to 90, 87.3.
Mm. I mean, it was decent, man. It was better than it was better than I expected. But do you think it's enough for people who watch football, the pundits, the talking heads? Do you think it was enough against a subpar team? Both of them in the sticks, both of them suck. But do you think that's gonna quiet the rumblings? It's gonna quiet the talk about him not being ready to lead the Browns?
It should be because, like we say, the Raiders are still an NFL team. I mean, they have. Let me see. They 2 games, so they beat somebody. Let me see who they won. Let me see who they beat this season. Let me see who they beat. They beat the Titans, and you don't really say nothing about that. And they beat the Patriots. The Patriots are like top of the division right now. I think they are what? The Patriots are. I want to say what they lost like 3 games.
The Patriots kicking ass right now.
Yeah, so they beat the Patriots are 10-2 right now. One of those losses came to the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it should quiet the noise, but it's not
Which
because they're on the sidelines, man. They're waiting for him to fail, man. Like he said, they are waiting for him to fail. They're waiting for him to have a bad game, which is gonna happen. He's a rookie. He's a rookie with only a week under his belt with snaps with the first team. He's got to mess up, especially once he plays one of these better defense. I mean, who they got next on the schedule? The 49ers.
Yeah, I said we get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Who they got next schedule? But was this a make or break game for Shedeur Sanders? Do you think this game and how he performed before he went in? Do you think if he would performed horribly, he'd have been out? And do you think his performance was good enough to get him another shot?
I think his performance was good enough to get him another shot, obviously. But definitely, I believe if he would have not done so well and crashed and burned, it would have gave the naysayers reason to kind of like how they do Bronny, man. To say he doesn't belong in the league, he's not ready. He was all hype. He's only here because of blah blah blah. But
Facts.
No. See, unlike Bronny, he's had a collegiate career. He played 3 years, and
no, I'm talking about Bronny. Yeah, Shedeur, albeit
I'm comparing him. It's really not a comparison because Bronny only had 1 year. I can understand folks saying that about Bronny, even though I disagree. I can understand, but with Shedeur is not the same.
Quarterback,
exactly.
He was the top quarterback in college, so
exactly. But they still want to compare the two. Why? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, they do. I be online, bro. They do.
I mean, you could. I'm not doubting that. I'm saying you can't compare it to us.
Yeah, exactly. It's different. It's different.
And I say this reluctantly. You know, I want to say this, but you definitely got a better than average quarterback, rookie quarterback. I ain't gonna call him elite. I'm gonna say a better than average rookie quarterback versus a goddamn G leaguer. So you can't really compare the two. I think Sanders is good enough to be in the NFL. I do not think Bronny is good enough to be in goddamn NBA.
Man, why not, man? Bronny dropped 17 points before in the NBA.
Wow, man.
I mean, that's fact. Am I lying?
Son, am I lying? Ass every now and then.
Oh man, but
going back, I ain't never seen nobody go from G League to NBA, G League to NBA.
Because they need a spot, and I think they're just trying to bring that dog out of him because he has all the intangibles, man. He just needed
your mental health is part of it too.
It is. But guess what? I'm glad they're doing that to him. So they sending a message to him. Hey man, you get on this court, you get the open shots, you need to shoot. We don't care that your father's on the team. We don't care, man. You need to shoot. But anyway, going back to Shedeur, this ain't about Bronny, even though Bronny the baby goat. This ain't about Bronny, this is about Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? And I said this on yesterday. I don't think it should have been a make or break situation for Shedeur, but the
Mhm.
reality is for a fifth rounder, it was. But lucky for him, he showed up and showed out.
He did all right.
Nah, bruh, he showed up and
I mean,
showed out.
200 yards passing, one touchdown, and one damn interception ain't showing up and showing out, man.
Yeah,
Let's just
hey,
be
but
honest.
there's conspiracy theories. I was just watching one of my favorite shows, and I didn't notice, but we wasn't fortunate enough to watch the game.
They bullshitted with that.
It was a lot of times he got them down on the goal line, and they taking them out the game.
Took him out
They,
and put in who?
I guess they doing wildcats and all kind of other stuff.
I'm at know what
You know
the
what I'm
highlight.
saying?
The
Go
game gonna
ahead.
be on YouTube. I'm about to watch it on YouTube and see.
Yeah, basically Cam was like, "Hey man, why y'all doing that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all season is over with. At this point, you should be trying to figure out what do you have. Why take him out of that situation? Let's see what he got down there on the goal line, but they taking him
That's
out the
true. That's
game.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So he might have could have had more than one touchdown.
Yeah, it woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah. Hey, but he got one though.
He got one. He got one. Talk about with the Niners. Should he start the next game against the Niners? If what's his name? Dylan Brooks. What's his name?
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. Excuse me. Who the hell is Dylan Brooks? That's basketball, ain't it?
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went off the other day too.
If Dylan Gabriel is 100% ready to go, should Sanders still get to start against the Niners?
Yes, he should. Because you had your chance, Dylan Gabriel. Both of y'all are rookies. Both of y'all have time. Like it's the season is over with. Cleveland, listen at my angle, bro. Cleveland season is over with. They're not making the playoffs. They're not going anywhere. So let's see what we got. We got two rookie quarterbacks. We've seen what Dylan Gabriel could do. He's have a plethora of games already. You know what I'm saying? So now let's see what Shedeur can do.
No, he didn't start this season. Another quarterback started this season.
Yeah, but he's had like 4 or 5 games under his belt though. They
Hey man,
hurry up and got rid of they got rid of Joe Flacco early on in the season. Dylan Gabriel has started 4 or 5 games this season, if not more.
hold on one second. Put that. But is that fair to Dylan Gabriel not to let him get?
Yes, he's had 4 or 5 games. That's
Is that
very
enough?
fair.
Bryce had 2. He played 2 games.
Nah, he played 1.5. He only started 1. The other game he didn't. Dylan Gabriel, you got hurt. You caught a concussion, so that's why he was brought in. And at the time, I know I said it last show. I'm gonna say it again. He was brought in with no prior snaps
Nah.
with the first team. They didn't do Dylan Gabriel like that when Joe Flacco was quarterback. Dylan Gabriel got snaps with the first team. So when Dylan Gabriel became number one, Shedeur should have been getting something. The kid had none. They didn't know what he sounded like out there. So I think it's fair. I think it's justified, and I think it needs to happen. He needs to get the start. How many more games we got left this season? Let me see what these boys' record is.
Shit, probably about 5, huh?
About 5, yeah. Because they got more. They got like 6 games. Because they 7-1, so that's 11. So they got 6 games left. They need to split them. We gonna let Shedeur get 3. Dylan Gabriel will let you get 3. Cause we need to see what we got.
I don't think you're thinking about the bigger picture.
I am. It's the opposite. I am thinking about the bigger picture. I'm thinking about next year and beyond. You're thinking about this year.
I'm thinking about if I'm my agent and you let this grandstander start in front of me. Hey, if I'm his agent, I'm Dylan's agent. Hey, I got back talks. I see what y'all doing. Y'all getting hype from the crowd. Y'all in a couple of these Soul Patrol people in the industry, pundits, talking heads, talking all this junk.
Soul Patrol.
Yeah, what? Especially, I tell you, what? We need this another situation. Y'all want to ride? This what y'all want to do? Y'all can
okay. We get what though? If I'm the GM, if I'm the owner, what you gonna do about it? We got you on a contract for the next 5 seasons. What you gonna do about it? You can't do nothing about it. I don't care what your agent say. What you gonna do about it? You just can't walk. You gonna quit? You gonna quit?
Nah, he ain't gonna quit. But
you gonna run for competition? You gonna run for competition?
You can always
You want
negotiate.
Shedeur to compete to get the spot? You don't want to compete?
You don't think he competed in the offseason and up to now? Only reason Shedeur is
No, I
playing.
don't.
Why he didn't? The only Shedeur was fourth on the damn depth chart. They had
Yeah,
to get
and he
rid
was
of the
second.
quarterback and trade another quarterback for him to even get the number 2 spot. And the only
Exactly.
reason Shedeur is playing now is because Dylan Gabriel got hurt, got a concussion.
Exactly. But did we hear Shedeur whining, complaining? Oh,
Nah,
y'all
he didn't
started
have
here. I
to.
want to go somewhere else now.
It was a situation where he didn't have to because everybody else was crying and whining for him. He didn't
But
have
he
to say,
didn't. But he didn't do it. So it
"I
would
did
be
this time. Remember how he did this?"
yeah. Or he did that for Rex Ryan. But anyway, Dylan Gabriel, you're a rookie. What have you done? You have no leverage in this situation. You're a rookie. What leverage
Hey
does
man,
he have?
what is that going to do for Dylan Gabriel's confidence? If he battled hard, worked hard, did everything the team asked him to do to get the start, and all of us just cause some damn monkey hype, y'all gonna take this boy out and put this other boy in just because there's a couple folks who heard that.
Hold on. You are so disrespectful. They ain't no doggone monkey hype. It's real.
I
He
mean,
went
not
out
I'm not
there
talking about.
and
I'm not calling Shedeur a monkey. I'm talking about the circus. When I say monkey, I'm not being derogatory. Let me rephrase that part. So, when there's people in the crowd,
I know you were trying to be like Pimp C. Take that monkey shit off. You
yeah, I won't call him a
embarrassing us.
monkey, but I'm not blaming Shedeur. It ain't Shedeur, man. It's people, the
But
fans.
bro, it's not. You're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking at the circus and all that. I'm looking at his performance on the field. I'm looking at what he did, man. The kid did good. He deserves a shot. Now, like I said, they got 6 games left. Let him start the next 3, and Dylan Gabriel, you finish off the season with the last 3.
I don't know about that, man. I think that's chumping Dylan Gabriel off.
He's a rookie. Who cares? He's a rookie.
So is Shedeur.
Exactly. We need to see what we got. So is it going to be fair?
He threw. Was his QBR the game before?
Talk about the game before when he didn't have no snaps with the first team offense and never heard his cadence before, and he only got a halftime.
Yeah,
and he had and he had drops in the end zone that could have been touchdown. Come on, that game, it wasn't good. Anyway. No shit, it should have been good when you get thrown in the fire like that. But once he showed he had 1 week of preparation, the kid went off.
1 week of preparation against the
Yes. Dylan Gabriel, you done had a whole season of preparation, and you still only won
a little bit over 200 yards pass. Oh yeah, he went off. He is
okay, hold on there. Let's see what Dylan Gabriel is. Since you so hot in the game, let's see what he did then.
I'm just saying. What do you do
Dylan Gabriel, your last game, you had 32 passes. 32. You was 17 to 32. You threw for 167 yards. You averaged 5 yards per pass.
Who they play?
The New York Jets. The 2-7 New York Jets. Come on, man.
What do you throw against the
This is with whom you want to put your faith in?
I'm just saying, I think we're trying to hand the crown to
we ain't handling nothing. Both of them rookies. We want to see what we got.
I think
we see what Dylan Gabriel can do.
You see what Shedeur can do.
That's 1 game. We need more. He probably can do better. He throw for 200 this game. Next game, he might throw for 250.
Yeah, he might throw for 150 and get 2 because he playing. I mean, I don't know what the Niners what their record is this year.
The Niners, let me see. They pretty doggone good. Let me go back. They 7-4. They're the real deal. Their defense is outstanding. So that's gonna be a hard one for Shedeur, man. That ain't gonna be no cakewalk there, boy. That ain't gonna be no cakewalk there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I'm trying to see, man, what old Dylan Gabriel done did, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what the kid done did.
Hey, man.
Okay, that's a good game right here. Okay.
Our last subject for today.
Go ahead.
Was it wise for Shedeur Sanders to do all that?
Hold on, wait. Before we get to this question, we're gonna go back to Dylan Gabriel.
Why you this is not?
Because, man, this is with whom you all place your faith.
Place your faith on Dylan Gabriel.
December the 5th, the dude was 19 of 33. He threw for 190 yards. Okay, I'm gonna give him props. The game after that, damn, not really. He was 29 of 52. He threw the ball 52 times. He only threw for 221 yards. And he threw the ball 52 times.
Who he played?
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh ain't all that, man. Then the game after that, he was 13 to 18 for 116 yards. The game after that, 21 to 35 for 156. The game after that, 17 to 30. Man, come on, man. We done seen what he can do, bro. We done seen that at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He done had 5 games.
You just said that O-line was busted, and you also said there might be time when receivers drop the balls. You don't have enough input evidence
I got 5 games evidence.
But you ain't watched the game. Go see how many. You had to go there and see how many receiver drops. You had to get more information to see.
Okay, but guess what though?
Was it his fault or was it the receiver's fault? And just like you said, they won't block it for Shedeur.
Maybe they bro, you throw the ball 52 times. How that can't be the receiver's fault? You throw the ball 52 times.
Hey, they must have felt confident with his arm if they threw it that many times.
Nah, it's people out there that want to justify where he was picked. See, so you gotta understand these GMs, man. They want to look like they right. If you, what round was he drafted in? What, the first round or the second round?
I don't know.
Let me see.
But why are you looking for that? Just think about this. Was it wise for Shedeur Sanders to grandstand after winning his first NFL game? With all the pressure, with all the scrutiny on him, he had been more humble. Was it wise for him after the game to look up to the crowd, freeze, and throw up the rollie? Was it wise for him to do that? Knowing your next game could possibly, if you do get to start, could be against the Niners, and it might not go your way that you want it to go. And then what people are going to take that moment and throw it right back in his face. We seen it in last year when he was in college, when things didn't go his way. He over there pounding on the bench, and when no rollies doing all that, and how your opponents, when you won, when you lost, you was a sore loser. You didn't have sportsmanship when you lost.
That's one game. That's one game he did that. But go ahead.
But I'm just saying, was it wise? Should he just be like, hey, you know what? I got to start. I got to win. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. Or do you agree with him throwing up the rollie?
Hell yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, hell yeah, I agree with him. Because guess what? When somebody sack them or make a play on the interception, get what they gonna do? They have done it. They're gonna throw up the rollie. That's his thing. That's his discount double check. So my thing is, when did he do it? Did he do it during the game after he threw a touchdown?
He did that. What I'm talking about, he did at the end of the game.
But at what point at the end of the game? Was it soon they got out the field, or was it way late at the end of the game? He did all the interviews. It was a little section of Cleveland fans right there. He was walking to the tunnel. He seen them, and he did it for the fans. He didn't do it the grandstand. He did it for the fans.
Away game after his first NFL start.
Yeah,
against a borderline worst team in the NFL.
Against all odds, though.
Was it smart to give them something to throw back in your face if the next game don't go your way?
It was genius. It was genius marketing. You know what I'm saying? Rolex, get his boy a deal. Get his boy goddamn give him something. What's it called? Endorsement. Give him a contract. Richie Millie. You know what I'm saying? All y'all, give him an endorsement. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's wise for him to do it, bro. Because what words did he say? Did he say anything? Or did he just walk toward the tunnel, see his fans, took the moment in, and throw it up? I think that is genius marketing at its finest.
I think it was a mistake.
Why?
Because you're giving fuel.
They're going to already have fuel, but they're going to already have that.
Not to mention, if you make any errors, they'll say, why he's so busy throwing that rollie up? He should be working on his checkdowns or learning how to get out of sack situations. They're going to always throw that back at him, man.
They're going to say that anyway. They're going to say it anyway.
Be humble. win games,
Man, you can't be
improve.
humble in the jungle, man. They always want us to be humble. Oh, you should be humble. You're in the NFL.
I'm about
You
this
should just be
situation.
humble because no, man, we tired of being humble, man. You can't be humble in the jungle. No, we don't have to be humble. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
I see you passionate about old
Yeah,
Sanders.
man. Be humble, man. Hell no. We ain't finna be humble. They don't even want us to be here. Against all odds, man, we here. So you want me to be humble? Nah, man, I ain't finna be humble. And he is humble. He thanked God after the game. He's very mature in his press conference interviews, post game, pre game. He's very humble. But when it's time to pop, it's time to pop. And what did he do? He didn't say anything. He just walked calmly. Know what I'm saying? Yes. That's all he did, Black. The kid is humble, man. He's a great kid, man. I don't
He
care what
should have
nobody.
did that.
Go ahead.
I mean, he should have did that. With what he got going on, what he's trying to accomplish, she could have said that. Maybe 2 or 3 wins. Hey, I'm rolling now. I'm rolling now. Throw up the roll it in. After
No,
one win against a damn
know what though,
borderline
bro?
bottom of the barrel Raiders, it's
Know
too
what though,
early, man.
bro? Know what though, bro?
You should have held back on it to me.
Know what though, bro? Like going back to what I was trying to say about these GMs, how they want to be right. I looked it up. He was a 3rd round pick, but Shedeur was a 5th round pick. So they picked him before 2 rounds before Shedeur. So the GM, they want to be right. They don't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So Dylan Gabriel, I believe Dylan Gabriel will get the start if he's healthy. If he's out of the concussion thing, I think he's going to get the start for the next game and probably throughout the rest of the season if he's healthy. Because GMs, they want to be smart. They want to be right. I mean, it's smart and right. And if your head coach, after you had a game like that, if he can't even say your name in the press conference, he's saying all these other guys' name, Jared Judy, Miles Garrett, he's saying everybody else name, but he
So
can't
you
even say
said
your
you
name.
mean to tell me that he called all the other names. He's calling wide receiver name, but he ain't calling the quarterback who threw the ball to the wide receiver.
He's not even saying his name, bro. He ain't saying the damn man name for the last couple of weeks, man.
That
Come
came
on,
from
man. Something
upstairs.
now.
Yeah, that came from
I don't
upstairs.
care if it came from upstairs, downstairs, or around the corner. If it's like that, then against all odds, he's doing all this against all odds. His own team won't want him to succeed. His own team probably don't
Well,
want him to
it
pressure.
seemed like the players were very energetic when he
Did you see that? Did you see
uh,
Miles? Did you see that sideline?
yeah, they were very energetic for him. So
Very
when he controlled
energetic.
that locker room, you got the juice now. You got a little pull where you can control that. I wish they would have showed Dylan to see how he was looking when he scored, because they would have did Shedeur like that if
They
Dylan
damn
would have
sure would
scored.
have, Black. They
That
would have.
man would
That's
have
why
went
I'm glad,
straight to
man, we ain't
Shedeur.
watched the game.
Yeah,
You right,
exactly.
Black. You're exactly right. And I'm gonna search for some clips today. That Joker probably wasn't even at the game. He was in concussion protocol, so he probably wasn't even at the damn game. I don't know.
Mm.
But
All right.
yeah, man, that's why I went back to that because they want him to not be better than Dylan Gabriel. They want to be right. So I don't think he's gonna start the next game. I don't.
We'll see, man. That's a good gamble. That's a good gamble.
Yeah.
But that's your starting quarterback, and he's healthy to go. You let him do his thing, man. I mean, let's just take names out of it. That's just the right way to do things, man.
Yeah.
That's your starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Because he needs to build his confidence up too. With going against Sonata is going to be a hard one for him. Not gonna be no walk in the
Yeah.
park, especially going to San Francisco. But they don't
Okay.
play in San Francisco no more, though, do they?
And I think they play in Cleveland. Okay. So
No, they're not
okay.
Cleveland. Are they playing in Cleveland?
Yeah, I think they play in Cleveland. I'm gonna look
Oh,
back
I
at the
was on
schedule.
away game.
But okay, I'm gonna go along with you on that one. Let Dylan Gabriel start the next game, but I still go back to my 6 games left. Maybe let Dylan Gabriel start the next 4 games. These last 2 games, or maybe 3 games, we need to see what Shedeur got, man. I think because you're not going anywhere. No, so you see these next 4 games plus all the other games he played, the 4 or 5 games he played. You seen what you got in Dylan Gabriel. So I mean, let's just see what we got, man.
Hmm.
Hey, I like Shadeur's confidence though. Because Shedeur said, I am who they were looking for. Man, I love that, man.
No, yeah, he definitely should
Oh,
have
I
said
love
that.
that one though, boy. He got down with that one. Yeah, next game in Cleveland. Next
To
game in
me,
Cleveland, the next 2 games are in Cleveland. One of them
Okay.
against the 49ers. The next one's against the Titans. The Titans only won one game. And the Titans, they got the number one pick, man, Cam Ward. He's been very, very, very quiet this season.
Yeah,
He
you
was
ain't heard
very
too much.
quiet all off season though, too. He
Yeah,
don't
you ain't really heard too much about because he
You
ain't the
heard way
star.
more from a fifth rounder that
Yeah,
wasn't even starting, that
than the
wasn't
first
even
round.
fourth round, the fourth string quarterback. You heard more about him than the number one pick in the draft. Man, that's crazy, man.
That's
But that's
crazy.
why people want to come to the game, Black, because it's polarizing, man.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know if
it's
that's the
all
right word.
it ain't all about the first round. It's about who got the juice, who name filling the algorithm up, and Cam Ward name ain't filling the algorithm
Yeah, it's
up
not.
at all. It's the
Nah.
Sanders. It's the Sanders brand. So, all right, man, we're gonna stay tuned, man. We'll stay tuned and like, look, if he doesn't if he doesn't get to start, I guarantee you we won't be talking about Dylan too hard, too long. But
Nah,
if
we ain't.
he
We ain't
does
gonna
get
talk
it,
about him at all.
but if
But
he
but but, but I'm gonna say this. Dylan, you on the clock. If you start this next game, boy, you better not play bad, boy. Cause now the pressure on Dylan. See, that's why they didn't want to play Shedeur because they didn't want the pressure to be on Dylan. Cause now we don't got a little taste. And like you said, the team was energized. Everybody was happy. Everybody was over there high
he
fiving.
got the locker room.
He got the locker room. So Dylan, hey, I think he got the fans. I don't know that for sure because we haven't seen a home game yet. He might got the fan. So Dylan Gabriel, the pressure's on you now. You mess around, you keep having these mediocre games. You throwing the ball 50 times, you only getting 175 yards out of 50 times. You keep that up, they gonna start chanting his name. We want Shedeur. We want Shedeur. You know what I'm
We'll see.
saying? The
We'll see
pressure is
how that
on.
goes.
From now, the pressure is on.
We'll see how it goes, man. All right,
Okay.
man. That's it. That's it for today's episode of AM Bro Live, man. I'm gonna go Coach T Flow.
Now your boy Sean, man, that was right about Shedeur Sanders Dawn.
And thank you for watching AM Bro Live on CGY Sports. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, whatever. I hear you, bro. I hear you.